Hi there, my name is Toby, and this is me back in the late 1990s when I was teaching and training as part of a Shaolin Kung Fu club. And here I am demonstrating something called Iron Shirt, how to resist a massive blow through into your abdomen. Now, there is a secret to this, and this is a little known secret, and I want to share this secret with you before we even start the video. So try this. The solar plexus is quite weak. We all know the solar plexus, and I want you to just start by feeling your belly, feeling your solar plexus, and tapping your solar plexus. Feel what that's like. Tap gently because it hurts. You want to get that soft spot where you can really feel your solar plexus hurting. Now, even if you squeeze up your abdominals and tap it, you can still feel. The solar plexus is still vulnerable. So you just experiment, feel what that's like. Now here's the secret. What we've got to do is activate the TA muscle. The TA muscle runs from the groin up to the solar plexus and all the way around. You've got to pull your navel into the spine and try and activate this whole sheet muscle across the solar plexus. Now hold that tension and tap the solar plexus. You can see I can hit a lot harder, and this is because the TA muscle is the bridge across the solar plexus. This is the secret to abdominal power, the Iron Shirt training. We've got to learn how to activate the TA muscle correctly. So this is body efficiency training, and this is exercise number 4, structural breathing advanced level. And here we're working on this Iron Shirt. So how do we build this? Well, we start by pulling in the TA muscle, pulling in the obliques, lifting up the rib cage. You've got to tilt the sternum slightly up, keep the belly pulled in. You want an arch in the spine. You want to try and find the neutral spine. Your shoulders and rib cage go up and back, and you want to keep them up and back as the hands move. And the belly's got to be coming in. You want to feel the expansion at the back, not the front. So even when your hands go down, you've got to keep your shoulders up. So the movement is very simple, but we're focusing on the breathing. You've got to breathe here to the back of the ribs. When you inhale, you've got to feel the expansion towards the back, not the front. And this is key. We're trying to even out the expansion in our belly right to the back to the kidneys. And this is the deepest part of the lungs, right deep down to your lower back. So you've got to keep that tension in your belly, keep that tension in the T8 muscle, and keep your sternum tilted up as your hands go down. So the movement is simple. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. And also the obliques. You see, I'm doing one hand at a time. I'm trying to tense the obliques. So we've got it on the exhale. We've got to pull in the TA muscle, squeeze the obliques, and squeeze out all the air. Now this is the advanced level. The advanced level is we're trying to integrate the whole body structure. So I'm sitting in a low horse riding stance. So the inhale, the hands go up and back, and the exhale, the hands go down into two fists, and I squeeze out all the air. Inhale, I take a deep breath in right up to the back of the ribs. Exhale, I try and squeeze out all the air, but keeping a vertical spine. And I'm sitting in a deep stance. So the inhale, I'm stretching open the shoulders and stretching open the hips. On the exhale, I'm creating dynamic tension in the shoulders and also squeezing dynamic tension into the hips. But I'm trying to keep a neutral spine throughout. Now, this is quite difficult to apply all this tension to your body at once. That's why this is advanced. So I suggest you first just try the movement. Try and sit in a horse riding stance and breathe in as your hands come up and breathe out as your hands go down. The most important thing is the movement of the belly. The belly's got to be pulled in on the exhale. Think about trying to squeeze out every last drop of air as you tense up your body. So the belly's got to get tighter on the exhale. And when you inhale, you don't want to breathe into the belly. You're trying to breathe into the back of the ribs. So you still keep the belly in, but you inhale deeply to the back of the ribs, lift up the shoulders, lift up the rib cage. So I'm trying to move between a massive inhale, the deepest inhalation here. I even look up to stretch out and open the spine, and a complete exhalation here. Now this is advanced because I'm trying to tense up my whole body. Here on the inhale, I've got a sort of relaxing stretch, and on the exhale, I'm squeezing tension throughout the whole body. And it's very difficult because ultimately I want to squeeze every single muscle in the body, and that's difficult to do. There are a lot of muscles going on. So to feel awareness of everything in your body and tense up everything simultaneously is tricky to do. You need a certain amount of practice, and you need certain things to be able to do this. You need a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of blood in your body even, because that blood has got to go around and tense up all the muscles. So you've got to work up to this, and it's a very powerful exercise. I don't do that this exercise that often and that powerful, but every now and then I'll work up to 1 or 2 very good repetitions where I achieve a great highest level of tension I can and the deepest level of relaxation that I can. But mostly I do this reasonably relaxed, not too much tension. Okay, I hope this made sense. Practice very slowly and carefully, and I do suggest you look at the beginner and intermediate levels of this exercise also. So, okay, look forward to seeing you in the next video.